North Attleboro Community Television, North TV Sports presents the high school football game of the week. Tonight from McGrath Stadium on the campus of Bishop Feehan High School, the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers take on the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. Welcome everyone, Peter Gay along with the North TV crew, Ryan Vandegiesen, Del Malloy, and Pat O'Neill. Two teams looking for their first win. North, of course, opened up with a loss at home to Stoughton. Bishop Feehan opened up with a loss at home to Canton before losing to Attleboro last week in the intercity matchup. Ryan Vandegiesen, you played in a couple of these North Attleboro Feehan games. As a player, we hear it means more, but as a player, does it mean more when you're playing your rival?
Yes, it does, of course. It's the Feehan-North Attleboro rivalry. It's usually where you guys grow up together playing in the Pop Warner, and then some usually go to different schools. Once you see each other on the other side of the field, you definitely get that adrenaline rushing, but it's kind of a friendly game, so it's a good thing.
Due to a concussion to Kyle Gallagher last week, North Attleboro will be starting a quarterback who gets his first varsity start. What's going through his mind?
I'm sure he's a little nervous. I remember my first start. You get the butterflies going. I know he's got a little inexperience, but he's got a lot of potential, and I think he'll be good tonight.
Should certainly be a lot of fun, that is for sure. Del Malloy, Feehan Shamrocks, for years they dominated the Eastern Athletic Conference. Last year was somewhat of a down year, and this year they start out 0-2.
Yeah, not only 0-2, they've only scored 14 points in the first two games, and they haven't accumulated over 140 yards total offense in either contest. I spoke to one of the coaches before the game, said, young team, working their butts off, and the coaching staff's very proud of the effort they're putting forward.
I talked to Ryan about this being a rivalry game. Being 0-2, a young team, would you rather have a rivalry game or a non-rivalry game week 3?
I don't know if it matters, but they'd like nothing better than to pull the upset.
Pat O'Neill is the fourth member of our crew. Pat will be on the sideline. Pat, a little bit colder than it was last week.
Yeah, obviously last week we saw North Attleboro get banged up. Some players went out with cramps, and we saw them rotating a lot more on defense. You have to assume that this week they may just stick with a couple, subs here and there, but not necessarily mass substitutions. And another player to watch, as I talked about on that defense, Brody Barr will be at quarterback. So he was limited in the second half of last week when he was starting at safety, and now that he's at quarterback, he didn't play at all in the second half of last week. So we'll see if they're a little bit more shallow in the defensive secondary.
We will be hearing from Pat on the sideline throughout the game. We're ready to go. The players are ready to go. The entire crew is ready for the kickoff, and we'll have it for you right after this.
Inside Look with Megan Miller gives you a behind-the-scenes look at community events, our school, local sports, town organizations, and a variety of other topics that impact the North Attleboro community. Watch Inside Look Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on North TV's Community Channel, Comcast Channel 15, and Verizon Channel 24. North TV, bringing the community into your home.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there. Look at the debris. Give me the camera. No, just drive. I've got it. Zoom in. Zoom in. I can't believe this is happening.
What was the size of that thing?
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over. Pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
Donnie Johnson on the road for the first time this season with his Red Rocketeers, trying to bounce back from last week's disappointing opening. At home is Kurt Smith, who's already had one home game, and that a loss to the Canton Bulldogs back in week 1, which was the Friday after Labor Day, which seems like it was about a month ago. North Attleboro won the toss. They deferred their option until the second half. Ryan, Dell, do you like deferring like that?
I do personally. So that way you kind of can get the jitters get out of your system and kind of get the ball rolling, so you know what you're up against. So you can go into halftime and game plan and get the ball coming out.
You saw the kick returners. Sorry, Dell. Alex Richardson and Connor Poirier.
Yeah, I think particularly when the other team hasn't amassed 140 total yards in a game yet.
Short kick will be taken at the 18-yard line, returned by William Sorrow. Sorrow will get up to about the 33. And it looks like someone set off a stink bomb or something in the stands in front of us.
Looks like baby
see
powder.
The smoke. What is it, baby powder?
Yes, it looked like if you were spraying baby powder.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Well, I smell it now.
So the Shamrocks with the first down and 10, decent field position, their own 33, ball on the near hash mark. There's a shot of Matthew Everton. Matt Everton, the quarterback at 5'6", 155 pounds. He is a junior. Out of an I formation. In motion to the near side is Poirier. Excuse me, that's Firth. Pass going long on first down. Alex Richardson, the intended target. And I'll tell you one thing, Everton has an arm.
Yeah, he does. That was an interesting play to come out right off the first play and throw it deep like that. Thought he could have sold the fake a little bit longer on this. You'll see it on the replay.
Yeah, you see right there.
Kind of gives it a little fake, and the fake you kind of want to sell it with the defense, bring him in to get behind him with the receivers.
A little more air under that, he had a completion.
I agree.
So second down and 10. Handoff will come to the lone back, that's Jacob Bellum. Bellum will be brought down at the 30-yard line. It will be a loss of 3 on the play. So a third down, and actually make it third down and 13.
That was good pursuit. Good job by the D end right there, 52. To not get blocked, to kind of push the running back outside to prevent him from getting upfield. It's good defensive play.
Pat Munley, number 52 for the Red Rocketeers. Quiet crowd here in the early going. They're all gasping for air. All you can smell is baby powder. Feehan appears to be changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Kurt Smith sending in a play at the last minute. Ooh. And a sack back at the 22-yard line. It will be Munley. And I'll tell you, Matt Everton did not have a chance. Check this one out.
That was a nice play by Munley right there to avoid, put his hands out to avoid the running back trying to block him.
So it'll be fourth down and 21, they're calling it. Fourth down and 20, let's make it.
And this is why Coach Johnson just elected to kick off.
Exactly. Now you get the momentum.
Josh Kerr. End over end kick will actually hit Andrew Hanwell in the helmet. Hanwell will return it to the 42-yard line, and North Attleboro, deferring, comes away with excellent field position.
It's a nice job catching in the air, not letting it kind of bounce and trying to get as much positive yards as he can. Nice job by Hanwell right there.
So we get a chance to see the Red Rocketeers. Brody Barr, the quarterback. He is a junior at 6'2", 165 pounds. Lined up behind him is Nick Rajat. Rajat takes the handoff, bounces outside. Good pursuit, but Rajat's speed will result in a first down. All the way down, where will they mark it? The 25, the 26-yard line. So a big pickup on the play, a pickup of 16.
That was a nice job. Nice stiff arm right here, second one. And then to use his speed to get outside, make positive yards on that. Turned to play, it looked like it was going to be nothing, a loss of yards into a positive play. Nice job.
First look, it looks like, to me like North Attleboro has a speed advantage.
Yeah, it looks like that right off the bat. We'll see.
Bishop Feehan trailed Attleboro 35-0 in the second quarter last week. And that ended up being the final score. Matter of fact, I learned today that Attleboro had a first down, had the ball at the 8-yard line towards the end of the second quarter and went down on one knee. You normally don't see that in the second quarter. A pickup of 4. So it'll be a 2nd down and 6. Brody Barr getting comfortable at quarterback. Will keep it himself. Barr will get down to, looks to be about the 12-yard line. So let's call it a 3rd down and 1. Certainly 4-down territory for the Red Rocketeers.
It was good. He could have maybe sold the fake a little bit longer, but it's a good way to get upfield. And I mean, he kept on trucking, keep those legs moving. It's a good job. Good job at Brody.
Now, how would you sell the fake? Would you kind of take a step with the runner
exactly.
and then cut back? Okay.
When you have the running back going full speed, you want to kind of put in his stomach and take a longer step. So that way you sell it as long as you can. Create the defense to go with you, and then you can go the other way.
North offensive line's getting a great push off the ball, too.
3rd down and 1 looks like the same play. It is the same play. And it's going to depend on the spot and based on where the line judge is coming from.
Looks
I
like
think Norfolk will have a 4th down and 1 coming up.
See a quick little fake, but I think he might have still got the forward progression to get the 1st down. Oh, 4th down. That was a tough spot.
He's running a bit high, too, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
A little easy to stand him up.
Yeah, he's a tall guy, too, so if you it's easier for defenders to get underneath him.
And a timeout before this play. It will be Feehan taking the timeout. Or was it North Attleboro taking? It is Feehan taking the timeout. Ryan, you talked about carrying out the fake on that 2nd down run.
Mm-hmm.
3rd down run, the fake was even worse.
Right. I think that just goes back to the inexperience of Brody, really. I think, like I said, I always say he has a great potential, but I think with more experience, he'll realize that those fakes are very crucial. I think that's my biggest part of my football game was the fakes, because it creates the defense to move with you to the opposite direction. Or if you're setting up a pass, same thing. It's not just the quarterback, though, either. It's the running back that has to go full speed.
Yeah.
Let's head down to the sideline. Pat O'Neill has something to report. Pat?
Hey guys, during the pregame we talked a little bit about where 5 of their starting offensive linemen are also playing on the defensive side of the ball, so expect them to get worn down as this game goes if they don't substitute a little bit more.
I apologize. Pat's audio was down a little at the beginning. My mistake. Still working with this new mixer here in the booth. 4th down, and Feehan did stop the Red Rocketeers. Rajat will be stopped shy, and Feehan will take over at their own 12-yard line.
You know, that's what this team needs. You know, they lost their 2 games, probably weren't even in them. But here's a big stop for the defense. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Number 59 blowing through. That's Craig Herson, a 5'10", 217-pound sophomore making that play.
This whole team is made up of sophomores and juniors, which is a good thing for Feehan. Get the experience now.
Out of an I formation again. Long count. Handoff will come up the middle. It will be Bellum picking up, looks to be about 6 yards on the play.
Somewhat good blocking by Bellum. Bellum maybe could have kicked it out if he followed his blocker and off to the right side on that one instead of moving in the same direction, but it's a good run.
As you can see, coming up on the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Feehan's 2nd possession. Still minus 13 yards in total offense. Handoff up the middle will result in a first down up to the 25-yard line. And once again, it will be Jacob Bellum on the carry.
It's a good job blocking. It's a good job by Bellum following his blockers and keep his legs moving. When he gets that first initial hits, he still gets a few more yards after that.
And you can see what that defensive stop has done for the Bishop Feehan squad. They came firing out on offense after that.
So a first down for the Shamrocks. Their first. Once again, out of an I formation, tight end to the near side. They have not gone to the fullback yet. Red Rocketeers jumped, and Feehan's hoping that was indeed the call because it would have been a loss of 3 on the play. And instead, I believe it's going to be a first down and 5. It will be against the Red Rocketeers.
I know that play got called back, but it looked like Munley again on that one.
Yeah, the defensive end to the near side.
Penalty brings up a first down and 5 on the Shamrocks 30-yard line.
Shamrocks able to work some blocking. I would think Feehan would be the underdog coming into this game, although both teams are still looking for their first win, and I'm always a big believer that the underdog is hoping for as short a game as possible. Swing pass out to the left side will be caught by, I believe, Michael Garrity, and he is swallowed up immediately. Dell, great job by the Red Rocketeers defense reading that one.
Yeah, and you know, they read it and they flew to the ball so quickly, he had no chance whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a good defense right there, especially on a 1st and 5 play. You got to come up with a big play on defense. It's a good job.
So it'll be a loss of 1 on that play. Second down and 6 inside of the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. Shamrocks split Alex Richardson almost to the sideline on this side ball, of course, on the far hash mark. Long count, Red Rocketeers almost jump again. I think they did.
That might be on the offense.
Well, if it had been on the interior line, they would have blown the whistle immediately. And the fact that they did not would lead me to believe that it will be against the Red Rocketeers. It will be against North Attleboro. And let's see if we can see it.
See, I thought they jumped and then they got back. But good call. Call by the officials.
So now a second down and 1, excuse me. And a nice job mixing up the cadence by Matt Everton. How much of that did you do at quarterback, as quarterback?
Did a lot of it more in college than in high school, but it's crucial. It keeps the defense on their toes, and they need to stay put. Jump the gun.
The fact there's a quarterback sneak for the first down. Actually, it will be a pickup of 4 on the play.
That was a big play right there by Everton, just to get the first down and keep the offense on the field and keep North's defense on the field and tiring them out.
Now, the fact that you did it more on the college level and not the high school level, is that something they don't want you doing on the high school level?
No, I just think my college coach gave me more trust and just kind of let me check it off and do what I wanted to do kind of out there.
First down and 10. Shamrocks with the ball at the 38-yard line. Handoff will come to, I believe, Jacob Bellum. And Bellum pick up 5 yards on the carry, second down and 5.
Good run by Bellum, good positive yards. It's a good job following your blockers, and I like how he just keeps his legs moving upfield. It's good for those extra yards at the end.
Shamrocks now in positive yardage. a total of 5 yards total offense. Handoff will go to the right side. This time it will be Michael Garrity who will pick up 4 on a 3rd down and 1 coming up.
This is a big down coming up for Bishop Feehan and for North Attleboro. North Attleboro should, if they can make a stop, it'd be big for defense, but Feehan wants to keep the ball moving. 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. Quarterback
Big
sneak
stop.
again, and the Red Rocketeers do come up with the stop. And I'll tell you, Kurt Smith with the decision here. Do you punt the football away, try to pin North deep, or do you challenge your guys?
It depends on where they put the ball, if it was a loss or if it was the same.
Tell you, that looks like a bad spot, guys.
Yeah. Well, they're 0-2. They got a spark of momentum going here. I let the guys go for it.
I don't know. I don't know if, well, I'll see where the ball is, I guess. If I was a coach, I don't know if I would do it, because if you don't get it, then you give North Attleboro a great field position on the 47 line.
And about the length of a football, and as I mentioned, I thought it was a bad spot. I don't know if we can see that play again, but let's try to find where the ball should have been spotted. Line of scrimmage was just shy of the 47. Yeah, if anything, he might have got a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that back. Red Rocketeers got the short end on that spot. 4th down, length of the football to go. They hand off to the tailback, and he is going to be stopped shy, I do believe.
Shy. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if because now you give North Attleboro the ball with.
Yeah, I think with a young team like this, it's a different story. Conventionally, you would never go for it, but I think coach is looking for any way possible to ignite this offense, and he gave them the challenge. They didn't make it. He'll probably give it to them again.
Scott Smith saying from his angle, it looks like the Shamrocks have the 1st down. Put it this way, it's going to be an inch or 2 either way, and the Shamrocks do have it.
Good for them.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good call. You're right, though.
Boy, Scott's got those eagle eyes, hasn't he?
You should see him go through expense reports, I'll tell you. So the Shamrocks keep the ball, 50 seconds left. Handoff will come to Bellum. Bellum will be marked forward progress to the North Attleboro 49-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Good job by North Attleboro defense, just to pile them all on there together and tackle the team. That's positive yards by Feehan right there, so that's all you can ask for right there. Just keep it going down the field.
I'm sure Coach Johnson wants his guys to dig in a little bit, get this defense stopping them.
So the 1st quarter will come to a close. The Shamrocks with the ball. Total yardage, they are losing the battle. Only 13 total yards, but time of possession solidly on the inside. Back with the 2nd quarter after this.
North TV is proud to present the Ask Gilby Show, an engaging opportunity for young learners to practice those early learning concepts, such as number and letter names, colors and shapes recognition. The show's producers have designed Ask Gilby to connect early learning concepts and at-home activities to pre-kindergarten state standards. The Ask Gilby Show, mornings on North TV's Education Channel, Comcast Channel 9, and Verizon Channel 22. North TV, bringing the community into your home. Veterans Forum on North TV, the monthly show dedicated to spotlighting what's going on in the lives of those who have served in the United States Armed Forces. Join American Legion Post 49 as they keep you up to date with news, information, and opportunities regarding the veterans of North Attleboro. Veterans Forum, only on North TV's Community Channel, Comcast Channel 15, and Verizon Channel 24. North TV, bringing the community into your home.
On cue, the Shamrocks. Little pass on second down. Will be complete, but only for a yard. Matt Ellis Jr. on the reception.
You're catching it going towards the sideline. It's a nice flat angle for the DB to come in and get you.
You were saying during the commercial break, Ryan, that you thought Feehan might come with a play action pass there.
Yeah, just because they're doing a lot of running, and then I feel like they're kind of setting up for a play action pass to fake the run and then get the pass. I personally think Matthew Everton's kind of selling the fake a little bit too fast. Should kind of slow it down, sell it first.
And Feehan will take their second timeout. They have 3 remaining on the high school level. Each team gets 5 timeouts per half. To a head coach, doesn't seem like they get enough. To the fans, it seems like they get too many.
Coaches appreciate any opportunity to coach these guys up. That's what they're paid to do.
Shamrocks, 1 of 3 on third down conversions. Rolling right, pass. The receiver was open, Connor Poirier, but Everton throwing on the run. Missed his teammate.
Yeah, look at that flat receiver was wide open right there, quickly.
And give credit to the North defense. They were closing fast on Everton. And ready to punt the ball away is Josh Kerr. Kerr with the gold shoes.
They're glistening from here. You can see them.
Unbelievable. Look at them.
Those might be real gold.
Line drive punt will be fielded at the 14-yard line. Andrew Hanwell, with not a lot of room, will bring it up to the 21, and that's where the Red Rocketeers will start out. First down and 10.
Man, Hanwell got some positive yards. He's got to tuck that ball away, but good job getting 7 or 8 yards.
Tell you what I liked what Hanwell did. He kind of went back, so he had a running start, almost like an outfielder who catches the ball and has the momentum going forward to make that throw to the plate.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did play baseball.
I'm still mesmerized by those shoes we saw. They look like the helmets Notre Dame wears.
Oh, wow, here we go.
Big run, Bobby Mylod. Mylod down to the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. And I'm not sure, but it looked like one of the officials tripped up one of the Shamrocks, Alex Richardson, who I don't think had the angle anyway, but Richardson is very upset. We'll see if we pick that up here.
Jet sweep.
And one of the officials is moving slowly down the field.
There's good blocking all the way around. That's what sealed it right there.
Well, this has been one of the Achilles heels of the Shamrocks, giving up the big play.
And Bobby Mylord had the getaway speed to bring it all the way for the end zone. Good job.
78-yard run.
Connor Flynn will attempt the extra point. Anthony Belongo holding.
The PAT is up and good. Connor Flynn. Now here is the run. Now watch the very end of this play.
Yeah.
Look at the wall they had set up.
Yeah, it was nice blocking all the way around.
A white shirt. Now watch number 6 come into the screen here.
I
the
think
Red
he just
Rocketeers.
fell on his own.
Oh.
He got tripped up by the official.
Yeah, the official did trip him out. He might have had I don't know. That would have been tough. It would have been right in the end zone, I think. But That would frustrate me if I was the player getting tripped up by the official.
Can we look at that one more time? Really slow. We'll try to determine whether or not he did have an angle. Now, here it is. You see.
He's at the 10 when he had the angle, I think.
He might have. He might have been able to push him out at about the 1. So the Shamrocks will claim they're playing 11 on 12 right now. And judging by that, I can't say that I blame them for saying that. So Feehan dominating on the clock, but North dominating everywhere else. Kick will come down to the 12-yard line. Taken there by Dave Vitorino. Vitorino will get up to, I'm going to say, about the 29-yard line, and Feehan will try to answer.
Nice job following his blockers and making some positive yards. There's something that looked like it was going to be nothing.
Well, what I liked, he was running north-south rather than
exactly
to the side. And allows the defense to close in. So, Del, what can we expect from the Shamrocks on this possession?
Well, they're probably going to go back to their running game, shouldn't they get something going, but I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it early.
Pitch will come to the far side. It will be Bellum. Bellum will be brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Feehan averaging just over 2 yards on first downs.
Nice job coming up for the cornerback position.
Feehan's having trouble turning the corner in those wide plays.
Well, it's tougher when you go to the short field. You know, when you're in the hash mark and you're pitching it to the right side, it's a shorter field already.
And no room at all. There is a penalty marker down, so let's wait till they sort this one out.
Holding.
Which, if you're North Attleboro, do you take it?
I don't know. I probably would decline it personally, so that way it's third down. But I know Coach Johnson, he likes, no, declined it.
And it will be declined.
Yeah, that play call probably would have been different if they had positive yards. If Feehan got positive yards, then maybe accept it, so you bring him back.
Loss of 3 on that last carry, so actually 4. Pass incomplete. Not sure if it was intended for Connor Poirier or Michael Pisano. Either way, it's incomplete. Well, and the Shamrocks will have to punt it away.
Watch Matt Everton kind of stop right there. He kind of throws off his back foot instead of following through. I think he was intending for number 8, Connor Poirier, but didn't follow through with it.
So Josh Kerr, the man with the golden shoes.
It's fool's gold.
Short punt will take a Feehan bounce. Will be down just inside the 40-yard line with 8:05, 8:06 they are saying. But boy, that guy's quick on the clock. Huh? Cold night, he should be slow on the clock.
Golden touch on that putt.
Yeah.
We'll head down to Pat O'Neill after this next play. First down and 10 for the Red Rocketeers. Their last first down play resulted in 78 yards and a touchdown. Handoff will be taken by Brody. Let's head down to Pat O'Neill. Pat?
Thanks, Peter. The North defense looked pretty good on that last possession, specifically because number 20, Brendan Weir, the senior captain, is playing in his first game of the season, sat out all of last week against Stoughton with a degenerative hip condition. So that's something to keep an eye on. Look at number 20 in white for the rest of the game today. He's guarding Alex Richardson of Feehan, who's their top receiver.
Thank you, Pat. A little injury update. I remember years ago when I was doing sideline reports for Harvard University, they didn't want me to give out the information. What if mom or dad is watching? Who cares? There's an interception. Number 32, Michael Garrity, on Brody Barr's first pass of the game.
Yeah, I think Brody, when he's rolling out to the left, which is harder to do in the first place, he hesitated too long, had bad form, and threw it behind him to the right, and that was tough.
I tell you though, that's a tough pass to make.
It is tough when you're rolling out to the left when you're a righty quarterback, because you have to turn your hips and your whole body to square yourself to the line of scrimmage.
It's tough to begin with, but a player, his first varsity starting pass, it's even tougher.
Yeah, exactly.
Bellum will pick up 2 on that first down carry, second down and 8.
I think now it's going to be a true test for Brody to kind of shake that off and come out next series with his head held high and lead the offense. We'll see how he does. See if Feehan can capitalize.
You see Feehan taking a lot of time in the huddle, which shortens the game considerably. Play action, that's what you were looking for. Pass, a man open!
Oh!
Dropped by Connor Poirier.
That was a nice route, and then out and up looked like by Poirier, and it was a good little pump fake right there by Everton to kind of sell him. You know what, I was gonna say, it was a good pass. If he hits his hands, he should have caught it. It was a tough catch, but he should have caught that.
I'll tell you though, Del, whether it be football or baseball, that is the toughest catch in all of sports to make, over the shoulder.
And it's probably the one you practice the most because it's sensational.
Well, I think it's tougher too. It's one thing if you're getting over the shoulder, but to go from one shoulder to the next, like to go completely over, that's when you kind of lose it sometimes.
So third down, see if the Red Rocketeers come with their blitz here. They come from the right side, Feehan the perfect play, but they failed to block the linebacker who held his ground. I believe it's Munley again.
I thought it was
Anthony Ranieri, excuse me. Anthony Ranieri.
It was actually, they sold it really nice on the screen. It was a nice job by Ranieri to smell it out and get up there and stop it.
Kyle Cree should get in on the quarterback pretty quick.
Yeah, Feehan played it out right. They let them all go, and you hit them quickly and let them go, and then go upfield. But fourth down.
So Feehan, fourth down and 11 will go for it. And why not?
North Attleboro's in.
So the Red Rocketeers will take the timeout now with 5:23 left in the first half. If you are watching this game and you're a fan of the Red Rocketeers, you won't want to miss Friday night's game at Community Field, Friday the 26th, when the Red Rocketeers play host to Perennial Power. I never said that 20 years ago. Perennial Power Mansfield. Mike Redding and the Hornets invade and hope to swarm Community Field. That one a 7 o'clock start. You can see it the following night on North TV's Community Channel, Comcast Channel 15, Verizon Channel 24, beginning at 7:30. And if you're a fan of the Shamrocks, next Saturday, or this coming Saturday when you're watching this, homecoming game against Martha's Vineyard, a 1 o'clock start. That is Saturday the 27th. And among the festivities, there is a cookout before the game honoring Paul O'Boy, 50 years in education. 50 years.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
It's even longer to Ryan. Not as long to you and I, Dale.
No.
He's been working longer than half my age.
4th down and 11, and North, to no one's surprise, comes with the blitz, and the Shamrocks do not pick it up. I'll tell you, very tough to run a long pass pattern against a blitz.
It definitely was. It kind of worked out for North Attleboro, I guess, because they then had them lose about 7 or 8 yards. So it was almost like a backwards punt, I guess you can say.
Yeah, the interesting thing in my mind was one guy didn't get through. It seemed like the whole wave of North Attleboro defenders got through.
Total yardage, guys, 111 for North Attleboro. Care to guess Feehan's total?
12.
Minus 10. Now, you would think you'd be looking at a 14-20 to nothing game right now.
I think it should be 7-7. That was a nice pass by Feehan. They should have had that touchdown, but
comes out of the mouth of a former quarterback.
yeah, exactly.
So the Red Rocketeers would love to punch another score on the board before the end of the half.
Rich Olsen.
Handoff will come left side, Sean Gimler. Gimler will pick up, looks to be about 4 on the play. So a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Let's not forget, North Attleboro will get the ball to start out the 3rd quarter.
The North 48-yard line will be 2nd and 6.
Paul Sullivan, former head coach of the Red Rocketeers, offensive coordinator, now under head coach Donnie Johnson. Now, was Paul the head coach when you played?
Yep, Paul's the head coach.
Now, did he also call the plays? So he
Yep.
was head coach and offensive coordinator. Okay.
Yep, he's always been the offensive coordinator.
Sweep near side. Connor Flynn will be brought down close to, and I believe has the 1st down. If I'm not mistaken, North Attleboro had a lot of success with that play against Stoughton in the early going last week, and then
They kind of
seemed to get away from it.
Well, they started off, it looked like going the first 3 plays last week doing that. But, I mean, it's a good thing. As long as you're getting positive yards, I mean, why not keep running it?
Well, they have changed the 1st and 10 to a 3rd and inches. Handoff left side by Mylod. Mylod looks like a deja vu of the earlier touchdown. This time will be brought down over on the sideline by Kyle McCann.
See, that's the difference right there of the North Attleboro Feehan, is because North Attleboro looks like they're turning the corner and being able to seal the end. It's the blocking right there by number 3, Connor Flynn.
Yeah, Connor Flynn.
Yeah. North's had 3 significant runs turning the corner so far in this game.
It's all about that block on the outside. That's what'll spring it.
1st down, sweep this time near side. It will be Kyle Cretion. Cretion will get the 1st down to, well, now they are adjusting, so we will wait and see. It will be a 1st down with 3:23 left.
10-yard gain is up for a 1st down at the Bishop Feehan 17-yard line.
Ball spotted just outside of the 17. Ball on the near hash mark. Barr will keep it himself and will get down to the 14, so it'll be a pickup of 3 on the play with 3 minutes remaining.
I think Mylod's pretty tired on that one to kind of sell the fake a little bit harder, but I don't blame him. I would be tired too after running all that.
I've stated many times over the years that I think one of the reasons why North is so good later on in the season is because by that point, everyone carries those fakes to perfection. Here's a handoff. Mylod will get into the end zone, touchdown. Bobby Mylod's second touchdown.
Might be getting called back, though.
Well, one official called the touchdown, so let's wait and see. Holding against the Red Rocketeers, so this one comes back. So it'll be a 2nd down and 15 coming up.
Nice running by Mylod, though. That's how you follow your blockers and make a couple of juke moves and get upfield. Good job. Who was the holding on?
I did not pick it up. Saw the flag come in, but tough
I didn't
to
see
tell.
the holding.
Penalty brings the ball back to the Feehan 21-yard line. We're at 2nd down and 14.
So 2nd down for the Red Rocketeers, 2:24 left. Handoff will come to Cretion. Cretion near side. It's a block, gets to the corner. Cretion inside the 10 will be wrestled out of bounds shy of the 1st down. So a 3rd down and 2 coming up for North Attleboro. Make it a 3rd down and 3.
Nice job by Cretion kind of pulling inside right there to kind of bring number 6 from Feehan inside and then kick it out. It was nice running right there to get some positive yards.
Right into the lens of George Wright's camera. So 3rd down and a long 3. 4 down territory.
Big down here.
And Feehan will take a timeout before this one. This will be their 3rd timeout. They have 2 remaining. North Attleboro with 4 remaining. Kurt Smith, the head coach of the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. And as important as this game is ratings-wise, in order to qualify for the playoffs, which begin the weekend of Halloween, if Feehan can win the Eastern Athletic Conference, they're automatically in. Which wouldn't that be something? League winners automatically qualify for the playoffs, which I had a newspaper with all of the ratings. Think I can find it? No, I cannot.
What is the name of the league that North Attleboro is in now?
They are in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League.
Okay, that's what it is. So still the Hockomock League, but they just have the Kelly Rex and another.
So this is a full timeout. And you can see Kurt Smith explaining the importance of these next 2 plays.
This is also big, too, because Attleboro has had a long drive, and it's cold outside, so it's making the offense for Feehan cold, I'm sure.
Play action, Barr under pressure, will throw it away, it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Shamrocks' Jacob Dextrador.
That's the 2nd time Brody, I think it's more the inexperience. He doesn't have the ball up, ready to throw, and he's throwing off his back foot, and he's forcing it. There's nobody open. I don't know who he's really throwing it to, and instead of throwing it away and kind of waiting for the next down, he's kind of forcing it in there and creating turnovers, which is what you don't want to do.
Zachary Gallagher did a nice job containing the quarterback and putting the pressure on him so he couldn't make the throw he wanted to make.
Yeah, exactly. Good defense.
Boy, that really was a slow developing play, though.
I think it all goes back to the play action, too, because he didn't really sell him on the play action. That's why it was in his face when he turned around.
So I would expect North Attleboro here to call some timeouts defensively. They have 4 remaining. And let's see if they do call one. Donnie Johnson calls one immediately with 2 minutes left, 1:59 left. So North Attleboro now with 3 timeouts remaining.
And a good call by Coach Johnson, because Feehan's been eating up a lot of time.
I called it first, Al. I get no credit.
Well, we expect it out of you. We don't expect it out of the head coaches.
I've been around this North Attleboro program for some 31st year doing games, and you tend to get a feel for what they're going to do, and I don't blame them here.
So you and Paul Oldboy combined are almost 90?
You're awful. Pitch, far side, penalty marker down.
Penalties are killing. I don't know who this is even on, but both teams are getting hit with penalties.
Penalty on the play.
Illegal procedure against the Shamrocks. And where there was a pickup on the play, the Red Rocketeers will take the penalty.
Definitely what you don't want if you're Feehan. I mean, you want to come back when you're down by 7 and try to make something happen before the half.
So half the distance to the goal line will bring the ball back to the 4, so let's call it a 2nd down and 12.
Brings the ball back to the 4-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 12.
And they start the clock up after the penalty, and North Attleboro will call timeout immediately. So in a way, that penalty hurts the Red Rocketeers.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Johnson sends the whole defense, tries to stop and get a safety and get the ball back.
I can't imagine we're going to see a pass in this sequence. It's too dangerous down here.
Let's listen in. Pat O'Neill has something to say. Pat?
Hey, thanks, Peter. Going back to the last Shamrock defensive play where they came up with the interception, getting the pressure on the quarterback, senior Zach Gallagher came off the field. Coach Smith gave him some applause for forcing the quarterback out of the pocket, and then actually went back and kind of ridiculed him, making sure that he knew his assignment and tried to keep the quarterback inside the pocket rather than forcing him out. But nevertheless, a turnover for the Shamrocks.
So praise on one hand, and then everything you did wrong on the other hand. Oh, the job of a head coach. But he started out with the praise. That's the important thing, right, Del?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pat O'Neill. Ears down there. Our ears on the sideline. George Wright, our eyes on the sideline.
Oh.
Quarterback keeper, the bootleg, and he will be brought down at the 9-yard line. And North Attleboro will call yet another timeout.
There's a nice actually fake right there that he got. He got Stephen Dubuque to move and kind of made a positive out of something that wasn't going to be probably negative.
So it'll be a 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 5. And one would expect Feehan to keep it on the ground here, force North Attleboro to use their last timeout, and then punt the football away.
Yeah, I mean, for Feehan, I think you still want to try to get the 1st down and try to get a touchdown before the halftime. For North Attleboro, you want to make a stop and get the ball back as fast as possible.
I'm not sure I'd risk a pass, though, because the clock is a huge friend of yours right now.
Depends on how much trust you have in the quarterback, really, and the receivers. I'd probably run it myself, too.
Matt Everton, 3 of 7 for a total of 3 yards. But if it's an incomplete pass, it stops the clock.
Yeah,
Handoff will come up the middle, and very close to the 1st down is Michael Garrity. And he does have the 1st down.
That's a good job by Feehan.
So unless the Shamrocks turn the ball over now.
Nice job by Garrity just to keep pumping his legs and get upfield and get that 1st down.
The Red Rocketeers probably won't get the ball back.
Yeah, we'll see if Feehan can actually make something out of this with a minute left.
First down and 10 for the Shamrocks with 1:04 remaining. Pitch will come to Bellum. Bellum tripped up. And I'm not sure it was a touchdown saving tackle, but a big stop by Benny Horton.
Jake Bellum.
I think he have an arm tackle on him a little bit. Shoelace tackle.
And now Feehan all of a sudden wants a timeout. They're starting to feel some momentum switching to their sideline.
As the temperature drops, the timeouts come out.
Yeah, I know. Feehan still a grand total of 15 yards total offense. And yet it feels like they're possible in this game.
It does.
They're only down by 7.
Handoff up the middle, good for the first down. That will stop the clock. And we'll see if Feehan takes a timeout here. They will. Which
After a 3-yard game, or good enough
you'd think they would have run the play where the clock was stopped to move the chains.
Right. Well, if I was Feehan, you want to try to either run something that's down towards the sideline at this point, so you're not wasting timeouts, and you can just kind of get out of bounds and stop the clock.
In the first half.
Now, if you're North Attleboro, are you expecting a pass play here?
I would be. 3 more runs get you up to 25 yards of offense. I want points.
As you can see, we mounted our camera on a trampoline for this game. The tough part about the high school facilities, of course, you don't have the set camera position, so you set up in the stands, and as people bounce and move, the camera bounces as well.
People are going to get seasick.
Now, if we could only get the players to jump at the same time, it would even out. So first down for the Shamrocks, 48 seconds left, 7-0. North Attleboro on top, thanks to a 78-yard touchdown run by Bobby Milos. Dangerous play for the Shamrocks, and getting as many yards as he could was Alex Richardson, and then doing the wise thing and getting out of bounds with 36 seconds left.
I mean, he could have got stopped right there. At least he got around it, and then it was at least smart to get out of bounds, get as many yards as you can, and get out of bounds.
Second and 3 from the Feehan 38.
I looked at the clock, and it was 7:41 with 4 minutes left. It's now 7:55 with 36 seconds left.
If I was Feehan, I'd run some sidelines and some comebacks, some passes to like 15 yards and get out of bounds.
They're putting time back on the clock. Well, if Pat O'Neill can let them know what they're saying. Actually, they're running the clock down to 40 seconds. There you go, 39 seconds.
Every second matters.
Shamrocks passing down? You would think so. Everton pointing out the defense.
Oh.
Bad snap! And Everton is able to cover it. How dangerous was that?
That was real dangerous. That would have been a huge momentum change. So he took his eyes off it on that. I think that went right through his legs. Probably had the running back coming in his peripheral. And
now this I don't understand, because Everton just spiked the ball with 18 seconds left, which means North Attleboro is going to get the ball back. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know why he spiked it either. at least run a play. And then now they're going to punt it. North Attleboro's going to get the ball back. Let's see if they can do something with it. I don't know. He spiked him and he stopped the clock right away. I don't know why he was.
Right. To be honest with you, after the fumble,
It's over.
if I had been the coach, go down on one knee, let's go into the locker room.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was a little bit too dangerous. Hanwell.
Oh, geez.
Fumbles. Muffed it. It goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. This game will not be sent to Canton, Ohio in the Football Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
That was dangerous.
37-yard line. With 10 seconds to go in the half, it'll be first and 10.
I'm interested to see what offensive coordinator Coach Sullivan's going to do. If he's going to try to pass it or try to run it and run out the clock.
If you look at the defense, I believe they're playing the pass.
So first down. Let's see what the Red Rocketeers run offensively. It will be a run to the near side. Benny Horton. Horton brought down from behind at the 47-yard line. So a pickup of 14 on the play with 1 second left.
Surprised Hanwell didn't hurt his knee right there. Looked like it came down the backside of his knee.
Taken down by Matt Ellis.
And that will do it for first half play. 7-0, North Attleboro leads Bishop Feehan at the intermission. We'll be back. We'll take a look at that touchdown, give you some of the stats, comments from Ryan and Dell after this.
North TV is privileged to present Mrs. Imagination's Treehouse. The 4-time international award-winning program has had wonderful success for the past 8 years on Massachusetts local television stations. An educational-based program full of stories and imaginary adventure. With its wide literary range and extravagant setting, this local program will delight the eyes and mind of your toddler. Mornings on North TV's Education Channel, Comcast Channel 9, and Verizon Channel 22. North TV, bringing the community into your home.
Seven to nothing, the North Attleboro cheerleaders entertaining their fans over on the far side of the field. 7-0 is our score at the intermission, and this is the play that resulted in 6 of those 7 points. Bobby Mylod getting around the corner, then racing into the end zone with 9:45 left in the half. The PAT by Connor Flynn, a 7-0 score. Statistically, North Attleboro 174 yards of total offense. Mylod with 97 of those on 2 carries, 1 of 78, 1 of 19. Kyle Cretion with 19 yards on 2 carries. Nick Rajat, 21 yards on 2 carries, and Benny Horton, 14 yards, 1 carry. Brody Bart, 0 of 2 through the air. Those 2 misses were interceptions. Feehan with only 17 yards of total offense. Jacob Bellum with 27. Del, quick thought.
You're right, Peter. When you look at the yardage, you would swear that North Attleboro is running away with this, but this is a game Feehan could come back and win. They're not out of this by a long shot.
I think it's tough start for Brody to come out there and kind of have his 2 passes be interceptions, but I think his biggest thing is to kind of shake it off. It's a long game. He's got to come out and still lead that offense, but Feehan's still in it. So
North will get the ball to start out third quarter play. We'll be back with that after this.
There's a lot going on in North Attleboro besides politics and sports. North TV specials give you a front row seat to some of the most informative and entertaining events that you don't have time to attend in person. Presentations from Richards Memorial Library, historic society programs, town events, and much more. Tune into North TV every weekend for a new reason to watch. North TV specials, exclusively on your community channel Comcast Channel 15 and Verizon Channel 24. North TV, bringing the community into your home.
Welcome back. Joshua Kerr kicking off to start out the second half. Patrick Johnson muffed the kick and then will be brought down at the 37-yard line, and Josh Kerr making the stop.
At least he made something positive out of it. Looked like he was going to get tackled by the 20. His hands might be a little cold from the halftime. I know mine are. See if Brody can redeem himself in the second half.
So North Attleboro last week did not score on their first drive of the second half. Let's see if they do this week. Barr will keep it himself. Barr will pick up 7 yards on the carry, second down and 3 coming up.
I mean, it's a good run by Brody to get upfield and get some yards. Could have sold the fake a little bit more on that. Just, I think that still comes with the inexperience, realizing that the fake will open things up for him. Good run though.
Handoff, near side, Flynn on the sweep. Flynn is off to the races, will be bumped out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Good run. Good run by Flynn. It was nice blocking too. Who was that blocking out there? That was nice blocking by multiple guys. Good job getting positive yards.
Yeah, big hit at the end of that play by Michael Pisano and Jacob Bellum. First and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Barr up the middle. Barr will be wrestled down a yard shy of the first down. Pickup of 9 on the play. Second and 1 coming up.
See, that was a better fake right there. It goes by the running back as well. Kind of go full speed and the fake it. Get the defense going. It's good job running. I think the defender going for the ball made it help him get an extra couple yards out of that. He spun off it.
Red Rocketeers been in the red zone 3 times tonight. The only time they were in the red zone and scored was on a 78-yard run. So technically that they weren't in the red zone, were they?
No.
So they're 0 for 2 in the red zone. And now, do they have the first down? It's going to be close. No, it'll be third down and a couple of inches. Donnie Johnson over on the far sideline is going over to the first down marker, and he has requested a measurement, I do believe.
That's a good call, actually, by Coach Johnson, because it's close to a first down, but also it kind of plays like a timeout and talk to your offense with the next play.
So he gets 6.
Exactly.
Well, I came up with the solution at halftime, guys. What do you think? You can have 5 timeouts per half, but you can't use more than 3 per quarter.
I think it's crazy to have 5 timeouts per half, personally. I mean, I think you can... I don't know, has it always been 5 timeouts?
Yeah.
It has
It's
been, huh?
3 when they get to Gillette Stadium. And boy, the flow of the game is so much better.
It does make the game speed help faster when not having 5 timeouts, that's for sure.
So third down and a few inches. Feehan turned back north earlier in this game in a similar situation. Barr will be stopped shy.
probably would have been a good play to give it to
Now,
was it Bobby Mylord on that one.
now, does he have the option there, or was it a set run?
No, I'm sure the way Coach Sullivan's calling it, I'm sure it's a set run. It's probably, you don't want, personally, I wouldn't give too much pressure on Brody to kind of be picking the play when it's his first start.
So 4th down and now a full yard to go. This a huge play early in the 3rd quarter, and it's so big that North Attleboro wants a timeout with 8:10 left. That is their first timeout. They have 4 remaining.
I know I personally would, I love the quarterback sneak myself, and just to get it right in the center and just, you're already being that tall, you can just fall forward and you're getting the first down when it's a yard.
Let's head down to the sideline. Pat O'Neill. Pat?
Hey, Peter, you asked if that was a design quarterback run, talking about that last play on 3rd down, and Coach Kurt Smith for Shamrocks was screaming quarterback ISO the whole way. Linebacker came up and made a heck of a play.
Thank you, sir. So 4th down. Red Rocketeers 0 for 1 on 4th down tries in this one. And now a full yard to go. It will be Mylod hit, breaks the tackle, breaks another, gets down to the 26-yard line. I'll tell you, if you're the Shamrocks, it's discouraging because you had the play read.
That's right. That's a good tough run by Mylod right there. He got stopped behind. He went and got a first down and kept those legs moving. And that was a good strong run. That's running with heart right there. It's running with heart. Good stuff.
And knowing that, you take advantage of it all night until they stop it, which they have not done.
Mylod now 103 yards on only 3 carries. Barr passing complete to Bobby Mylod. Who else? Down to the 8-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd down and 1 coming up.
This is what I was saying about Brody. You need to get him just a drop back pass to get him some experience, or just to get him feeling comfortable and confident. To have him rolling out to the left into the right as a first time starter, it's tough for anybody to do.
Second down and a long one. Mylod to the left. Shamrocks have it read perfectly again, but Mylod just runs them over into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a great run right there by Mylod. That's running with heart right there. I like how he's running tonight. He's running with a purpose, running hard.
Yeah,
his elbow looks like he's hurting too, but
he looked like he had a sore right arm too from the last play, and he didn't come out. He took the ball and ran as tough as could be on that.
I think the big thing that Mylod surprised me, he doesn't stop moving his legs. And when he gets that initial hit, he just keeps moving. And so you get more yards.
He runs with good balance.
Anthony Bayongo, the hold. The kick by Connor Flynn is no good. So it's now 13-0.
That could come back and bite them. What a great run, though. Let's watch this again. I think his biggest move was him stopping right there and letting that guy go, and then going head of steam right into the end zone. Most people will go out of bounds. Your momentum will carry out of bounds. That's good hunger right there.
Yeah, it sure is. He came to play.
Exactly. I love seeing that, though. On any team, I like seeing any player that is hungry to get it and has that heart. Mylod has both the touchdowns, huh?
He does.
He's carrying the team right now. He's doing well.
Yeah, probably 2/3 of their yardage.
That's good for Brody, though. It's good to get him some confidence, too, being a starter, and to have like 13-0 now and have a little bit more room on the score. Kick off the Feehan.
Richardson. Or is it Richardson?
There's a lot of east-west running right there. You'll see it on the replay.
It is Richardson. Alex's sister.
He gets good upfield, and then right here he starts dancing a little bit and trying to make too much happen. But it was good. It was still a good return, though. It's good positive yards.
Alex's sister was up in the press box at halftime. She was handling the 50-50 raffle tonight.
Very nice.
6th grader, I believe she said. I thought she was a high school student. So Shamrocks definitely need to answer now. Long count, handoff will come to the tailback. That'll be Jacob Bellum. Bellum will get up to about the 33, make it the 32-yard line. Will be a pickup of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Good run. Good start on the first down to get positive yards. That's how you want to start.
Mylod on the tackle came right up in the linebacker safety position and stuck him good.
Mylod's showing some toughness, too, being hurt with that elbow.
Second down and 6. Handoff will come to Bellum. And this time it will be a loss on the play.
That was Pat Munley, I think, on that one.
Loss of 1. 2nd down, and we'll make that 3rd down and 7 coming up.
That was a nice pursuit right there by Pat Munley, coming from the opposite end and to track him down and make it a loss of yards. It's a good job. Munley's been great on defense today. He's been all over the place.
So 3rd down and 7, passing down perhaps for the Shamrocks. Man in the slot has a good cushion if they want to go there. It'll be a swing pass, complete to Bellum, but Bellum will be shy of the 1st down by about a half a foot. Or are they giving him the 1st down?
It was a nice job by Bellum to keep moving those legs. I thought that was pushing the back right there. Boy,
that was a heck of a spot.
Sure was.
I think they let a clipping call go, too, on Feehan. But, hey, nice 1st down. Keep the ball moving. Feehan needs a score here to keep him alive.
Inside of 5 minutes left in the 3rd, long count. It's Bellum again. Bellum this time will pick up 2. Give him 3, 2nd down. No, let's go back to 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Bellum carries for 8. 3-yard gain, taken on by Thomas.
I'm surprised they're running so much. I mean, I know they're getting some positive yards, but I think their quarterback, Everton, he has a good arm. I mean, they almost had that touchdown that time. That was so close. I mean, plus they're burning the clock out too by running it.
One lone back. Flanker in motion to the far side. It will be Bellum across the 45 to the 47. So a 3rd down and 2 coming up.
It's a big down right here. It was a nice job by Bellum to kind of cut inside and follow his blockers. Oh, look at it, almost a little fumble at the end. Good job. Big down right here, though. They need to get this 1st down to stay alive, and if they're not, then they're going to be stuck on a big 4th down play.
Not necessarily a great night for the fans, Dell, but almost perfect weather to be playing football.
Yeah, it certainly is. We won't see the cramping tonight that we saw last week.
Thank goodness. And Feehan wants a timeout, some confusion. As they came to the line of scrimmage, looked like Matt Everton was kind of checking off there.
Well, I think honestly he was trying to probably call him, like do a cold count and try to have him jump off sides to get the first down. And then that's why it looks like he's kind of checking off a little bit. And so that way he'd pretend like he's calling a different play, then try to do a hard count and get him to jump off sides again. But
so 3rd down and 2 for the Shamrocks. Now with 3:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Play action. Everton runs into his own lineman.
good job by Munley right there in the pursuit to tackle him. I think Everton had the outside if he stayed to the outside.
You know what I like about that play, Munley applied the pressure in the backfield, then spun around, and the pursuit for the tackle.
I think Everton saw his own guy out of the corner of his eye and thought it was a defender. He cut in.
So Goldie Kerr kicking it away off the side of the gold shoe, will be picked up and returned to the 49-yard line.
Hey, good heads up by Hanwell right there. Everyone's calling fire and get away, and he runs and picks it up and gets some yards. It's dangerous because you can fumble, but good job.
I think the officials are ruling that. I'm not sure what the officials are ruling over on the far side.
That should be a legitimate play.
The official is signaling as if it was an incomplete pass almost.
What? I know Coach Johnson was getting a little fired up over something.
I wonder if the official blew it dead before the North Attleboro player picked it up.
Could have been an inadvertent whistle. See if Pat O'Neill can listen in here. Let us know what's going on. Well, either way, they are spotting the ball at the 43-yard line. It will be North Attleboro ball. Now see if at any time...
I think they might have called it dead right where it landed. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Well, how does it end up at the 43 then? He picked it up at the 39.
No, it's because it's where the ball landed. I think he called it dead on the spot.
Oh. Penalty marker down. And it was the official standing right next to Kurt Smith, who was getting an earful at the end of that play, who throws the flag. Make up, perhaps, against the Red Rocketeers.
Yeah. I don't know that one. It's a tough play. I mean, he had his hands inside at first, then he was pushing them out.
Well, I'm not sure the call was there as much as it was the outside lineman. Let's see. Yeah, I think they called it a number 9 of the Red Rocketeers, which would be Andrew Hanwell.
You know, officials see different things, I guess.
First down and long for the Red Rocketeers. Another penalty marker down. It's Barr up to the 40. And all of a sudden, this one is
these penalties
getting ugly again.
Yeah, Penalties are just shooting yourself in the foot. That's all you're doing.
This one could be against the Shamrocks lining up off sides. That's what it will be.
Yeah.
So now if you're North Attleboro, I would think you take the penalty, which would leave you a first down and 13, rather than the play, which would be a second down and 13.
My lad was so close. He should start later than that and go full speed.
I think it was the Shamrocks' Michael Garrity who came up and creeped in on that play.
North Attleboro has a first down and 13 yards to go from their own 40-yard line.
Red Rocketeers will be in action this Friday night against the Mansfield Hornets. Back to passes, Barr airing it out, throws incomplete. Sean Gimler, it almost looked like Gimler kind of stopped on that pattern.
Yeah, it did. I mean, not a bad throw by Brody. He probably could have got to keep his elbow up a little bit more and put some more air under it, so that way he could run underneath it and get past the defender. I think he's trying to place it too much, as opposed to letting the receiver run underneath it.
Second and 13.
Oh.
Mylod. This time the Shamrock makes the tackle. Michael Garrity made the tackle. And
Mylod's cramping up, looks like. You know what? That should have been picked up by the Red Rocketeers. It was a nice job by Garrity to get up there and to blow out the play. I think they probably made some halftime adjustments.
So third down and 19 coming up. So third down and 19 for the Red Rocketeers. See if they run a screen or something here. No, it will be Barr keeping it himself. Nice spin move. We'll get up to the 38-yard line. 38-yard line. So picks up 5, but he needed 19.
He runs awfully high.
Yeah, he does. He does. And he's got to tuck that ball away because that'll be getting popped out every once in a while. But it's hard when you're tall to keep your body low, to be honest, when you're running. That's why the short and stout running backs usually are the ones the hardest to take down because you can't get low on them.
Yeah, Barr doesn't look it out on the field, but he's 6'2".
Right.
And
he's got some athleticism.
That will do it for third quarter play. Kurt Smith yelling at his team. They have a shot against the favored Red Rocketeers. Back with the fourth after this.
Have you ever wondered how your town's government operates? Do you know how the local boards work? Inside Your Government on North TV answers those questions and more by taking a deeper look into the daily, weekly, and yearly workings of the people and boards that make up North Attleboro town government. From RTM to the State House, we cover it all. Inside Your Government on North TV's community channel Comcast 15 and Verizon 24, and on the government channel Comcast 98 and Verizon 23. North TV, bringing the community into your home.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Huh. Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean...
So in other words, put out the fire.
Oh, it's a nice punt right there. Oh, fumble.
A fumble, and this could be a huge play for the Red Rocketeers and a devastating play for the Shamrocks, if indeed that is the case.
That was a phenomenal punt. Beautiful spiral right there. Long punt.
And it will be Feehan ball.
What's for the 30?
It will go in the books as a 35-yard punt. Wow. If the Red Rocketeer had fallen on the ball rather than trying to return it.
Well, the Shamrock, I think he was trying to move before he even got the ball. He was trying to make his, trying to get to the left side before he had the ball in his hands.
So 10:49 left. Pat O'Neill just sent me a text message. Everton, pass is complete, near side to Nicholas Mastelers. Pat O'Neill confirming it is indeed cramps that Bobby Mylod is suffering from. And that was a good ball fake.
Exactly. See, that was a better fake, and that's why it opened it up. Your defense creeps up, and then your receiver's able to get right behind the linebackers.
Now, does it make a difference at all when you're faking with the ball rather than the empty hand?
It does make a big difference. It depends on also what side you're doing it, because if you have your hand open, you know what I mean, when you're on the right side, as opposed to having your hand open on the other side, when your back's towards the defense, you can't really see it. Your fakes are huge, because that right there created your linebackers to come up as if it was a run, and then the receiver got right behind where the linebackers would be and opened it right up.
Red Rocketeers have a man down over at the 40-yard line.
I'm surprised North Attleboro hasn't used Ridge Olson. I mean, his big body, the 6'4", 200 pounds. I mean, did that same thing that Feehan just did, and they kind of just have Ridge just go right behind where the linebackers were, a little crossing pattern, and hit him early and let him do something with it.
Bobby Mylod, who is out of the game with cramps, has a total of 5 carries for 106 yards. Leading the Shamrocks with 38 yards is Jacob Bellum on 15 carries. Mylod averaging 21.2 yards per carry, while Bellum is averaging only 2.5.
That's some good yardage right there on Mylod. He's running hard tonight. I like the way he runs. I didn't see him that much in the first game, though, against Stoughton.
He made some powerful runs.
His name wasn't popping up like it is today, though, that's
No.
for sure.
And again, he was taking them wide and going off tackle and try to tackle him. He makes you pay.
Yeah, he runs hard. He keeps moving those legs. I like that.
Just a sophomore, too.
Wow, I didn't know that. See, on this thing, it doesn't say if it's sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
Stephen Dubuque was the injured Red Rocketeer, appeared to be a cramp. Red Rocketeers, year in, year out, lead the league in cramps. You notice that?
Yes.
I don't know why, though. I mean, I think it's...
Are they not drinking enough fluids during the game, though? Is that it? Because they have so many two-way players?
I don't know. I'd look at their stretching routine, too.
So it'll be a first down and 10 for the Shamrocks. Ball at the 43-yard line. Everton with some time will now be sacked. Needed to get rid of that football and waited a little bit too long. And Kurt Smith is telling him, hey.
I want to see the receivers. It looked like someone might have been open.
Yeah, Kurt Smith is telling him, hey, if they're not open, get rid of the ball.
Right, that's what I was going to say, the same thing. When you're there, throw it out towards that receiver and put it only in the place that he can catch it. Put it out towards the sidelines. At least give him something to kind of jump up for it. And if worse comes to worse, it's an incomplete pass. You don't want to get sacked and lose 6 yards.
That's a hard thing to learn, though, isn't it? You have so much confidence in yourself, and you want to make the play.
It's exactly right. It's just kind of lack of experience and knowledge of the game.
Second down and 15 for the Shamrocks. Pitch will come to Bellum. Bellum brought down in the backfield. It'll be Pat Munley again.
Munley just all over the place at the end. Doing great. He's reading it well, though. He's not pursuing too much upfield. He has his eyes open. That's big for D end to keep your eyes always on a swivel, to know who's coming at you and to know where the ball's going. Good job.
He takes an angle and doesn't let the running back juke him at all either.
Right, and that's why D ends, a lot of them pursue upfield too much, and that's why the running backs will either get around him or cut up inside, but he has great angles tonight. He's doing well.
So 3rd down, and I don't know if Megan Miller has room to put Country Mile, but it might as well be for the Shamrocks.
How many tackles does Monday have?
We don't track that.
Oh.
You're lucky to track what we do. My guess would be 6 or 7.
And big ones, too, meaningful ones.
3 or 4 losses. Tackles for losses, I would say.
Well, you look, Matt Everton has been brought down 4 times for losses. Bellum, 4 times for losses. So 8 plays have been for losses. And that's just on the ground. They've completed passes that have been losses as well. Everton airing it out. Pass will be, is it intercepted?
Yep.
I thought it was scooped up off the ground.
Yeah, it looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah, and the one official is coming in, I believe, to overrule the other official. Well,
it looked like he got scared, like as if an offender was going to come and get him.
No, that's a good catch.
That looks like a catch, yeah. Nice job by Horton. Nice job. Big turnover on downs right there. I don't know who Everton was throwing the ball to right there, though.
Well, once again, Alex Richardson, I believe, was one of the receivers who kind of stopped his pattern. And Connor Poirier was also in the area.
Did you see the good communication on the part of North Attleboro? 2 guys had a shot at it, and they talked to each other, and 34 took it.
Yeah, usually don't see that too much. They usually run into each other, both going for it.
See if the Red Rocketeers keep it on the ground here. They will. It will be Nick Rajat on the carry. Rajat up to the 43-yard line. Will be a pickup of 9 on the carry. Down and 1 coming up.
I think it's important for North Attleboro right here just to keep it on the ground, to eat up the clock, and keep getting first downs all the way down the field, and try to punch another one in.
Coming up on the 8-minute mark. North Attleboro looking to improve to 1-1 on the season, entering the big showdown with Mansfield. Pick up for the first down.
J.D. Rajat looks like he's got some quickness when he gets the ball. He's got good north-south running. It's a good job. If all your blockers get upfield, get a first down. That's all you can ask for. This is where Brody needs to learn how to slow it down, to get up there and not be so fast to run the play. So you eat some clock off. Ooh.
And North Attleboro will have negative yardage. Big tackle by the Shamrocks, number 59, Craig Herson. Herson, a 5'10" with 217-pound sophomores. This is a very young Feehan team, and they will take their lumps this year, but it's only going to make them that much better next year.
That's exactly right, and that's why I've talked to the coaches about trying to get younger quarterback and receivers in there, so that way they can kind of work with each other and get that experience. It's good for Feehan though for the next following years.
2nd down, Barr the carry. Barr brought down from behind. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. And I like the sportsmanship at the end of that play. The Shamrock helping up Brody Barr.
And that's the thing, too, you were saying, Del, about Brody running high, too. I mean, I think it's him being 6'2". I definitely don't like him taking too many hits. I mean, obviously it shows the toughness of the team, but when you're down to your second quarterback, you don't want to lose another one. That's for sure.
That's my thought. You want to play the game tough. You want to play the game naturally, but you also need to protect yourself.
Right. You gotta learn to get down.
Rajat, oh, what a move in the backfield, has the first down to the 37-yard line with 6:14 remaining.
That was a great run by Rajat. As soon as he gets the ball, he makes a nice move right there and sells him and cuts it right upfield. He has good north-south running. He just gets right upfield. It's good.
And also a sophomore. North's got 2 outstanding sophomore running backs.
Wow.
Pat O'Neill down on the sidelines. Pat, I would assume Kurt Smith down on the sideline is just as frustrated as he appears to be from up here.
I'm very impressed with how good 2 running backs here, Mayad and Rajat, are doing. They run as if they're seniors.
Yeah, very patient. You let the blocks develop.
For the Rocketeers at the Feehan 33-yard line.
So second down with 5:20 left.
This is good for that. We'll keep eating the clock.
Barr will keep it himself straight up the middle. I'm not sure that if that was a broken play, but it looked like Barr was going to punt the ball, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like Brody was. It looked like the running back was on the same page. I think it was supposed to be a fake there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a quarterback ISO or something, but there's definitely supposed to be a fake. Good job by Brody.
Feehan a timeout. Let's head down to the sideline. Pat O'Neill is there, and he is listening to what's being said. Pat?
There's a lot of frustration down here on the Feehan sideline, and this is a Shamrocks team that lost their starting running back Spencer Schwieger in the first game of the season. Bellum has played pretty well in his stead, but after the last interception that the Shamrocks just thrown, a lot of frustration boiling over for the Shamrocks, but still a close game. While I was over on the north sideline, you could definitely tell that there was a little bit of overconfidence, the kind of overshadowing of the Shamrocks play so far today, so something to keep an eye on as we go on in the final 5 minutes.
How cold is it out there, Pat?
Well, we started at game time temperature right around like 55-ish, and it's now dropped down below 40, so it's right around 38 degrees.
Oh,
it's significantly cold out here.
That's not good. It's up to 72 here in the press box, man.
Must be nice with the heat.
Yes, it is. I found the heat switch. So first down and 10 for the Red Rocketeers after the Feehan timeout. Might have to dig out those work boots that I wear Friday nights during the winter. It's Rajat up the middle. Rajat inside the 20 will pick up 3 yards. So a second down and 7 coming up. Rajat now with 7 carries for 50 yards.
You can tell Mayad is still kind of limping around. He's still kind of probably cramping up a little bit. But it was good positive yards by Rajat.
Well, you think about how big next week's game is. This game seems to be in hand. Rajat doing a good job running the football. No reason to put a lot back in.
Right, at this point.
My lot, excuse me. My lot. And Barr. It does appear to be a broken play of some kind, doesn't it?
I think with Brody being able to run and be athletic, if they could run option with him, I think that would be a great play. That way you kind of fake it to a running back and be able to option the ends. Because then Brody will be able to kind of pitch it or cut it up.
Actually, when I looked on the replay, it did not look as bad as it did with the naked eye from up here in the press box.
Big down right here, third down, 3rd and 5.
With 3:42 remaining. And North Attleboro will call a timeout before the play. Don't forget, when you're watching this game, Friday night, Community Field, 7 o'clock start. Mike Redding and the Mansfield Hornets take on the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. The game can be seen on North TV's community channel, Comcast Channel 15, Verizon Channel 24, Saturday night at 7:30, Sunday night at 6:30, and then again Wednesday night at, I want to say 7:30. Almost positive of that. And then Saturday, we will be back at McGrath Stadium. It's homecoming football for the Shamrocks. They play host to Martha's Vineyard. Huge game in the Eastern Athletic Conference standings. That one will also be shown during the week on North TV. Barr will be stopped. Shamrock lost his helmet on the play, but still able to make the stop was Jacob Dextrador.
Brody should try to maybe stay a little bit more outside and try to use his blockers, but then again, it's a lot easier to say this when you're in the booth than being on the field.
Dextrator is the way Jacob pronounces his last name. Sorry about that, Jacob. So just over 3 minutes left. North, this their third attempt at a fourth down conversion, and Paul Sullivan, I don't think, liked something that he saw or disliked something he saw and called the timeout.
Regardless if North Attleboro scores on this drive, I think they accomplish a lot by getting about 5 minutes off the clock on this drive, which is big for them.
Yeah, that was the key. I mean, you have to learn how to score, but you also have to learn how to take care of the clock when you've got the lead. They're showing a lot of poise.
And that's what Brody, I think, has to learn too, is when you get up there, when you have 25 seconds left on the clock, to really wind it down until it's about 8 seconds or 7 seconds. So that way that extra 20 seconds is off the clock before you run a play. That's demoralizing for a defense too. You see the seconds get taken off, and then you're still getting first downs on the field.
Actually turned out to be a pretty good crowd tonight at McGrath Stadium. I don't know how difficult it was to find parking spaces. Quite difficult, I'm being told. If only they could open up Harvard Street, right?
That's right.
Long-running feud between the residents of Harvard Street and Bishop Feehan High School. Fourth down. Barr throwing, overthrown, incomplete, and the Red Rocketeers turn the ball over on downs.
They finally got Ridge Olson, like I was saying, back in the game. Well, they looked for him right there, but I don't know why they still have Brody throwing the run right now. I mean, I know they're trying to get him some separation, but it seems like his throwing the run is his struggle tonight.
So Feehan, 2 minutes and 54 seconds left.
Ridge Olson was open, though.
He sure was. What a target, too.
Right, that's why he's a big boy. 6'4", 200 pounds. You don't see that very often for a receiver's size.
He's a basketball player, too, so you know he has good hands.
This will be the 36th play the Shamrocks have run from scrimmage. 24 of them have been passes, runs. But trailing by 14 inside of 3 minutes left, they'll have to go to the air. They do, and that pass will be incomplete. Actually, they're lucky it was incomplete because Richardson would have only gained about a yard or two on the play, and the clock would have continued to run.
I don't know how the height of Matthew Everton, if it affects him or not. I mean, I know it looks like he's got a decent arm there. He can throw the ball, throw the spiral, but sometimes when you're trying to throw over a defender, it's a lot harder when you're how tall is he? He's 5'6". I mean, a defender that's 5'8" can just put their arms up and.
Connor Poirier has been targeted 3 times. Alex Richardson twice. Garrity twice. 2 receptions. And once for Bellum, Masterlers, and Ellis. Everton with some time steps up right through the hands of Connor Poirier. That's the second pass Connor has dropped tonight.
That one should have been caught. It looked like Everton was going to get sacked there for a little bit, but maybe not. Milo got away with the late hit on that one.
Yeah, you've got to catch them.
Yeah, you do have to catch that, especially when your team's down by 2 touchdowns and it's fourth quarter. You need to help your team out.
You look at it from another perspective. Feehan obviously prefers to run, so when they throw you the ball, you better don't catch it, or they'll just go back to the run.
Exactly.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Everton steps up. Oh, and is buried. And it'll be
Mylod. Mylod. I was saying his name wrong. I don't even know how to say it. Nice hit, though. It felt like I was playing PlayStation and used the hit stick button on that one. That was...
picture perfect form tackle. Shoulder, no helmet. And Feehan will take a timeout here with 4th down and 2.
It's one thing you don't want is your quarterback to get hit like that, for sure.
Now, that was a textbook perfect tackle with a lot of power behind it.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what happened to Holy Cross how they lost? They had the other team had no timeouts left. They're playing awfully.
I think the teams are going to bring out the space heaters
All he had to do was
earlier this season.
So they are resetting the clock to 2 minutes and 17 seconds. And Feehan will go for it here. The Shamrocks, unless they pick up the first down, will drop to 0-3 on the season, while the Red Rocketeers will improve to 1-1. Shamrocks, all or nothing here, 4th and 2. They fake the swing pass, but
Munley.
sacked will be Everton. And it's Munley with the big sack. It just took way too long.
Yeah, it did take long. You'd think that someone, you'd almost put another fullback over there to block Munley because he's having such a big night tonight. He's everywhere.
So 2:12 remaining. And we will see what North Attleboro does offensively. And if they keep it vanilla, chances are Feehan will not call timeouts. 2:12 left. And it will be Flynn.
Good hit at the end on Feehan.
Flynn now with 2 minutes remaining.
I'm sure Coach Johnson's saying just protect the ball and stay in bounds.
Munley's playing both ways. He's up there making a nice block there too.
Big stick at the end of that play. We had a tough time picking up the number.
I think this is where Coach Sullivan is just going to try to run it and wear out the clock. He's probably told Brody to try to wait on going through the cadence. Wait till the clock runs down and then start it.
You're playing your rival, though. Don't you want to punch one more in?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course you do, but I think at this point you want to preserve your players. You don't want to try to, you know what I mean? Just win the game. You're up by 2 touchdowns. You don't have to put another one in just to rub it in the face.
Flynn, a loss on that carry, so it'll be a 3rd down and 9 now. They're going to mark it with 1:01, 1 minute left, 59 seconds. So this should be the last play of the 4th quarter and of the game. Bobby Mylod leading the way with 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Rajat, 50 yards for the Shamrocks. Jacob Bellum, 31 yards. And Mike Garrity with 14 yards. Dell, your final thoughts?
Well, North Attleboro came in and did what they had to do, kept it simple, got the win, and Feehan continues to struggle with their offense, but some positive signs here for that squad as well.
And Kurt Smith calling a timeout, hoping to get the ball back one more time. And it's actually going to be, they've reset the down and yardage to a 4th down and 6 with 30 seconds left. Ryan, your final thoughts?
It was a good start, I thought, on both sides. I think Brody struggled a little bit with passing wise, but he also was given some tough things to kind of roll out, which I'm sure he's not used to. I think Mylod and the 2 sophomore running backs played excellent tonight. They both ran hard, ran with a lot of heart. Shows a lot of good hope for North Attleboro in the coming weeks. So I look forward to it.
The start of league play for each of these 2 teams next week. North has Mansfield. Feehan has Martha's Vineyard. It looks like the team to beat in the Eastern Athletic Conference this year is Somerset Berkeley. So 4th down. Rajat looking to get to the corner, won't be able to, and Feehan will get the ball back with 23 seconds left. Time for maybe 3 passes, maybe 4.
Now, what do you think, Peter, of the game?
It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. And you think about it, how many times was Kurt Smith frustrated on the sidelines? Don't get me wrong, North won this football game, but Feehan helped them out a lot with mental mistakes.
Yep.
Not turnovers as much as just mental mistakes. Missed tackles that resulted in big plays.
And that drop when that was in the end zone too, that should have been 7 or 6.
I think Feehan will do okay in the Eastern Athletic Conference. Everton will keep it himself, will be brought down after a pickup of a couple. And Feehan mercifully will not call a timeout here.
Tackled by Justin Droney.
And the fans in attendance appreciate that. Now's when you spike the ball. There you go, with 2 seconds left.
I always felt like that was the toughest thing as a quarterback when you're in the 2-minute drill. And for us, when I was in high school, we'd always have to roll out. We have to roll out play after play after play. And when you're running back to the huddle, you're so tired, you can't get your breath. But looks like Everton's doing all right, though.
So North Attleboro closes with 290 yards of total offense, 283 of those 290 on the ground, only 7 through the air. While Feehan finishes with 73 yards of total offense, only 20 on the ground, 53 through the air. And actually 35 yards on sacks, and that will do it. Producer and director of North TV Sports is Chris Miller. Lauren Carpenter on replay. Megan Miller graphics. Game camera Michelle Lucier. Tight shot camera Bruce Houghton. Handheld camera George Wright. And the grip was Brett Poirier. On behalf of Del Malloy, Ryan Vandegiesen, Pat O'Neill, and our statistician, Scott Smith, I'm Peter Gay. The final, 13-0. North wins its first.